What's going on, guys? It's Friday, June 10th. Just finished up some calls. Didn't really vlog it. I just finished doing Instagram live. Was gonna do a Facebook live call, but my camera wasn't working. There were some technical difficulties, so I just did it on Instagram. But right now it's about 2 p.m. Gonna eat some food. Gonna work on some of the content that we have coming up for the CFS recovery channel. Haven't vlogged in a while. Haven't vlogged in like a little bit over a week. It's been a very busy week. I'm gonna eat some food now. Usually I'll have like a healthy shake in the morning, but sometimes I actually won't have it and I'll eat around 1 or 2 p.m. So what I do is I actually meal prep, so that way it's less hassle for me to get food. I find like if I don't meal prep, I'll spend way too much money on food, and it won't be as healthy. So I meal prep a bunch of stuff, probably 8 to 10 meals at a time. I cook in bulk, so it's very healthy. So what I have today, well, what I have every day, I'll show you. So we have asparagus, walnuts, there's mushrooms under here, mushrooms with garlic and coconut oil. We have yams, there's beets under here. And typically I will just get rotisserie already cooked chicken. I'll rip it apart, put it into different Ziploc bags, and then that way they're portioned out. I don't really measure it, but essentially I want to warm this up first in this awesome air fryer. I've never used an air fryer up until about 3 weeks ago, and it is the best thing ever. So literally all I have to do is open it. So I have all this food over here. Just gonna drop it in there. Okay, so it's all in there, and I'm just gonna pop it in the air fryer. Turn it on, full blast, 20 minutes, turn it on. So in a few minutes, I'm gonna come back, shake it up, and then, you know, add the chicken after everything is warmed up, because I like the yams and everything else to be actually nice and crispy. But in the meantime, I'm also gonna have a banana. These look perfectly ripe right now. It's perfect when they have the brown spots on them. I'm gonna eat. I'm also gonna make a healthy shake. I'll actually add some bananas in that too. Might as well. Well, there is definitely not enough frozen berries that were left, so I'm gonna have to improvise and fill this up and make sure it tastes good. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with the ingredients I have. We have George here as well. How's it going, George? George! George! Say hi to the camera. He's chilling. So I need to figure out what to do with this shake. I might honestly go get frozen berries and come back to this in a bit. So something else that we have to do in a few minutes here is after eating, I'm gonna go pick up some custom sweaters. Essentially, I sent out a custom hoodie, some wristbands, some stickers, pretty much things to welcome people into the Thriver family, you know, the tribe. So I need to go pick them up because they got some custom printing done on them. And then I need to go to the post office, pack them, label them, and then ship them out to a bunch of people who are new in the program. So gonna do that, but for now gonna eat some food. Just under 4 minutes, or just over 4 minutes. I'm gonna shake it up. So as you can tell, this is still all sticking together, which means it's still frozen. There is the finished product. That looks absolutely delicious. I was gonna eat this quickly, then gonna head over to pick up the sweaters and probably get some more frozen berries to add to this, and then work on some content for the channel, for the YouTube channel, Instagram. Heading over to pick up the sweaters. How's it going?
How's it going, mate?
Good, good, good. Thank you, sir.
You are very welcome.
Yep.
The invoice, I've just put the other 3 hoodies on it if you just want to settle up, and as soon as we're out, print them and then
Got the awesome hoodies. So they look like, essentially, a bunch of them. So we're gonna throw this in the car, go get some frozen berries, then head to the post office to buy some packaging to ship these out today, ASAP. So I probably should have thought about this beforehand, but I have to go to the post office to get a bunch of packaging for the hoodies, then go home because I left all the wristbands there and all the other stuff I put in the package. So I need to go home, write down all the addresses, and then bring it back here, ship them out. What I need to do in the future is have a machine that actually prints out all the labels right away, so I don't have to manually write the addresses, because that takes a bit of time. But we're gonna go in there, buy the packaging, go home, pack it, come back here, drop it off. Stuff over here. Everybody gets a personal note handwritten from me welcoming them into the program. So I'm just doing all of that right now. I believe I have everything written out. There's one more person actually. Let me check. After about 45 minutes, everything's finally packed and ready to go. Customs forms filled out, and got these packages ready. I need to figure out a way to streamline this so everything goes a lot quicker. Like if I could just print off labels and I don't know, have this all ready to go, it'll make things a lot easier. But right now I'm gonna go drop this off at the post office, then do those groceries to get the berries, frozen berries. I really want that shake, that healthy shake that I have to have at least once per day. And then we're gonna work on some content. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go drop this off. See you at the post office. Something that is actually delicious to put in shakes, even if there's things like broccoli, veggies, things that don't taste the best in shakes, quick hack is kefir. Kefir, it's essentially probiotics. It's like drinkable yogurt and it is delicious. I usually get the strawberry. There's a lot of sugar, like it's pretty sweet, decent amount of sugar, but it's like probiotics. It's like drinkable yogurt, and I find that really helps the shake taste delicious. So I just made that right now, shipped off all the Thriver packages, got this full of shake, got a big 2 days worth of shake right there. So I'm gonna drink this and then we're gonna work on content. It's about 8 p.m. now, finished eating, been working on this document for about an hour now. I'll show you a little sneak peek. This is what goes into creating a book. So I've been writing this book, been working on it for a few months now. Definitely took longer than expected, but I also didn't want to rush through it, and wanted to make sure it was the best thing I could put out. So I was about to launch it, then I realized that I need to get this proofread. So I sent it to a professional editor, proofreader, and there were lots and lots of mistakes, lots and lots of changes that could be implemented as well. Have a look at this. 623 comments and changes. Some of them are simple, like comma here, comma there, but there was a lot of stuff that I had to change, but I did change everything. So I think it's gonna be good to go. Gonna send this back to the editor, and hopefully it's good to go. Once it's approved, I actually need to record an audio version of it, so I need to read through all of it again. But happy to do that because I know this is gonna help a lot of people and make a huge difference. A lot of the stuff in my YouTube videos, I break it down in this book, and it's like step by step. But yeah, I think it's gonna be awesome. Super excited for you guys to read this book, or listen to it, right? Been wanting to do this for a long time. I remember when I was sick, I would tell myself, one day I'm gonna write a book and share my story. And I've shared my story in multiple videos and interviews, but to write a book was something that was always on my list. I definitely would have liked it to be longer, but at the same time, I only wanted to give you guys the best of the best information. I didn't want to share too much stuff to the point where it's overwhelming. So I do want to you know, at some point down the road, have a more in-depth version of this, but it would honestly be like 500 or 600 pages realistically. So this one is about 80 pages, some pictures in there, some diagrams, and yeah, I think you guys are gonna love this one. I'll take you guys along with me. In terms of content, what I'm working on right now is proofreading a lot of stuff. So a lot of it's proofreading. As you know, if you follow my YouTube channel, I mean, if you're watching this right now, then you're subscribed. There's a lot of main videos, so there's 2 a week, but also there are lots of shorts every single day. So there's snippets that come out every single day. So on the back end, this is what it looks like. These are essentially videos, this is all from one video right here. This is all from another video. This is from another video. This is from another video. So they're chunked down. So every main video has about 4 to 6 snippets, and all of these need proofreading. So I need to literally proofread and make sure there's no mistakes in all of these. Now, I don't always get around to it. I have someone helping me with it, but I am pretty much the last line of defense. So if ever you guys see, you know, a mix up, just know like there is a lot of content to go through, and we have done a lot of videos on the channel. As you can see, this is all done in the past, you know, 7 or 8 months. So a lot of videos to go through, right? Essentially, we're putting on subtitles, we're putting on like a progress bar, putting on some branding, but that's what I gotta do right now. I imagine this is probably gonna take me an hour and a half, somewhere around there. But yeah, once I do this, that's essentially enough content for about a month. I like to do everything efficiently, everything in bulk. That is the best use of our time. So that is what I'm gonna do right now. This is welcome to my Friday night. This is what we do, and it's raining outside anyways. I was gonna go out with some friends, but it's super rainy, and it's June right now. It's supposed to be middle of summer, but it literally feels like it's late fall, almost winter time. So the weather has been really iffy this time of year, well, this year specifically. So that's why I'm gonna stay in, take it easy, and get a bunch of work done. So that's what we're gonna do. Something that I'll typically do is also turn on some kind of study music, just to help with the vibes, you know, and I'll turn on some epic lighting over here. I'll show you what I mean, because, you know, before doing CFS recovery, I had a video production company. So I have I like to think it's a really cool setup. I have this remote here, which changes the color on this background. So what color do you think I should do? I usually like to do purple. That's kind of like when I get in the zone. And then I have this. So if I go to my smart light, key light, if I press this, watch this. Boom. So now I have this epic setup where I can just literally get in the zone and you know, kind of block the rest of the world out and just focus in, get zoned in on this. But this is the beautiful setup. Well, the internet is not working for some reasons. So I literally can't even work on editing the videos. So I might as well film some videos. Now I have this idea that I'm gonna film special quotes or lines or things that stand out from books and post it as reels. Because I've seen it on other channels and it seems really helpful. So essentially, I just have to go in my book and find certain paragraphs or sentences that are very important, highlight them, and just read them out. And it's just good reminders for people. So some people don't want to read full books, but they want to get the best, juiciest parts, the golden nuggets, and that's what I can extract from the book and essentially post on my page. So I'm going to test that out and see how that goes. It's just a way to get more content going, and more content is always better. I'm all about creating more content. Check it out. Looks like the internet came back to life. Might actually be able to edit some of this stuff. So I'm gonna give it another go. If that fails, then I'm gonna film some stuff. just finished a meeting with the new editor. We're onboarding. It's like 10 p.m. right now. I'm about to go meet up with some friends. So then when I get back home at like midnight, I gotta hop on another call with him, just kind of teach him some of the stuff. But that is pretty much a wrap for Friday. I might film later, show you guys pretty much what goes into training an editor. You guys probably don't even care about that at all, to be honest. But yeah, see you guys in a bit. And we're about to order some good food. And my place is literally right over there. I guess you can't really see it. That's where my desk is, down there. Bonfire right here.
Where you live?
We're looking for some food. So actually one of the best parts, turn this around. One of the best parts after recovering is that you can pretty much eat whatever you want. Not saying that you should go out and eat unhealthy, but you know, it's
you can enjoy life.
Yeah, you can actually enjoy life. You can actually enjoy life and eat what you want after recovering.
Within reason, of course.
Within reason. You know, every now and then you gotta live life a little bit. So I'm a huge foodie, and I feel like now I can appreciate food way more.
Who doesn't appreciate food?
Yeah, way more now because I was deprived of it for so long. Also, I gotta introduce you guys to someone. This is my friend Kumbar over here.
What's up, guys?
Really good friend of mine. I've known him for like 8 years, and he was actually one of the people who was helping me when I was sick. This guy was literally driving me to my IV appointments.
System.
He was part of my support system. So yeah. Kumar, how did I look like 5 years ago?
How did you look 4.5, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
On the road to recovery. I mean,
how bad was it?
How bad
like,
was
legit,
it 4 or 5 years ago?
Tell these people, because I mean, people see pictures, they hear me talk about it, but
brutal.
Where was I 5 years ago?
I was just like worried. I was like trying to figure out how you get out of it because it was such an unknown. So yeah, and I mean there weren't like readily available solutions, and he was exhausting every, you know.
Like when you came over, what did you see when you came over to when I was living at my grandparents' house? I was just in bed, right?
Not much to see, if that makes any sense. There's like nothing of a person there because he's just so physically riddled by what he was affected by. So yeah, if anything, he's built himself back up from zero to hero at this point. So
anyways, yeah, he saw me when I was at my worst. Literally, he would give me some pep talks. There's this one time I'll never forget. You told me it's like, this is a time when this is like the seed has been planted in the ground, and either it's not gonna grow through the ground and see the sunlight, or it's gonna break through the ground and turn into this like
be that seed that breaks through concrete, man.
The beautiful plant, and like your life will basically be reborn again. So he told me that when I was messed up, and I literally needed help going to the washroom, like for my grandma holding on to her and stuff. And he used to also bring me to my IV appointments, remember?
Those were the
and that
days.
Stuff made me worse too. So he would literally drive across the city, pick me up, drive me back to basically where he lived, and then drive me back home.
It's good times. 5 years ago, if I brought you to a campfire, you'd be passed out from the smoke inhalation.
Yeah, or just the light. Like I had to wear blindfolds and earplugs all the time.
You did have to remember that.
Yeah.
You had to stare at the ceiling.
Yeah, I had to stare at the ceiling. The lights were always off, right?
Yeah.
It was like dark in the rooms.
You were like that character, Jimmy McGill, or Saul's character from Better Call Saul, his brother, who couldn't look into light or be near things that cause hypersensitivity. Yeah. You were basically that. Lights off, no stimulus, no electronics, and now this guy's in front of a computer.
Yeah, all day. And actually,
all day, yeah.
he saw the rise and fall of Miguel. Like when I was personal training, he saw me working 10 to 12 hours a day. Pretty sure you told me to slow down too.
Wild.
And then he saw everything come crashing down. But we're here today, sitting around a nice campfire, trying to figure out what we're gonna order for food. So I'm trying to pick. Apparently there are these things on Uber Eats. There are many options to choose from. Poke bowl, burgers, fries. Yeah, I don't know. There's too many options.
There are a lot of options.
Okay, definitely not cake. I feel like I need a decent meal.
That good.
We got wings over here. We ended up ordering pizza and wings.
Yeah, we did.
Too bad the lighting. The reason I'm showing you guys this, it has nothing to do with my other videos, like what I teach, but it just shows you like simple things like this you can be doing soon, like when you get better. You know, this is easier to do than like traveling. Like you don't need crazy plans for the future, but simple stuff like this, you know, you can enjoy.
To look forward to.
Yeah, you can look forward to this kind of stuff. So I'm just bringing you guys along, as I said, is to, oh my God, it's not in focus. As I said, it's to show you guys, a look into my life. So this is like a chill Saturday night. We're about to feast. So I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, or good afternoon. It's like 2 p.m. Slept in quite a bit. I slept until like 11 a.m. Then was on my phone for like 2 or 3 hours. But right now, just got up. Every morning, typically, I like to, go brush my teeth, take a shower, take a cold shower. Typically, I do it at nighttime. On the weekends, I do it in the mornings because I have a little more time. But essentially, what I like to do every single morning is write out my goals. One, things I'm grateful for. Other is my goals. And I found that has always helped me stay on track in life, essentially. I find when I don't write my goals and I'm not kind of stopping and kind of looking around to be grateful for a lot of the things in my life, even something as simple as, having access to clothing, water, food, shelter, things like that, it's easy for me to forget. So I constantly have to remind myself of all this stuff. So every morning, as much as I can, most of the times I do it, and I have enough time to do it, but I like to write down things I'm grateful for, but also goals I have coming up. It takes me about 5 minutes, but it completely primes my mind for the day and reminds me of all the things that I need to do. Not in a way that's like, oh, you have to do this, and if you don't, then you're a failure. It's more so like motivating and inspiring, and reminds me of my purpose. Because for me personally, if I don't write this, I tend to I tend to wander off in a lot of different directions. So this helps keep me sane. I'm doing the 30-day mini challenge that I have the Thrivers do in Recovery Jumpstart. I do it with them. So I think week two we introduced this 30-day mini challenge, and it's pretty much just a way to build momentum in recovery. Everybody's doing really great so far. We're only 2 weeks in, and already we have a bunch of wins and some small mind shifts here and there, which is awesome. Today is Sunday. I'm going to record a lot of content, work on some of the back end of Recovery Jumpstart. So I'm just going to write this out and create a list of priority tasks that I have to get done today. And then a lot of it is going to be recording. So the weekends are great days for catching up on recording, building a bunch of content so it can be distributed throughout the next few weeks. Okay, that's done. Time to have my daily shake. I have a little bit left over from the other day, but this isn't enough for once. Actually, it might be enough. Let's pour it into a cup and see. I'll probably have to make more for the next coming days though. So about 2/3 of this tall container. I'm gonna make more of this. Cheers. Cheers. That is actually delicious. The only thing I added different, adding a banana actually makes a massive difference. So I use berries, banana, lots of kefir, and this tastes literally like something, a smoothie you would buy at a restaurant for like $8 or something. But you could buy it in bulk at the groceries, or you could get a family member to do it. Yeah, this actually tastes pretty darn good. The only thing is there's lots of sugar, but in my mind it's like natural sugar because it's from fruit, so I'm like, it should be okay for me at least. Disclaimer, I'm not a nutritionist. This is not nutritional advice.